live thing going, so we can broadcast this to you live from the quarantine of our comfortable abodes.
Speak for yourself. I'm at my office.
Well, this lovely gentleman is at his office.
Wow,
Chris,
you got 3,611,361 views on your Ultimate Toy Collector YouTube page. I'm plugging the page we're on.
plugging it. I plug him, he plugs me.
That's right. Hey, whoa!
Phrasing, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so clearly this is not the Yahoo Financial interview.
Oh, look, there we are. There, we're live. Look.
There we go. It finally worked.
I want to see how long does it take for what kind of a delay we got going here.
It's a little delay. Actually,
I'd say about 7-8 seconds, 10 seconds. All right, cool.
All right, so this is for you guys that are tuning in. As you see, I put the little thing up there. It says "Kicking It with the Creative Force Behind the Space Force Kickstarter."
Yo, Mike X, what up? First man in or woman?
Where are you looking?
Under public chat. Switch your host chat to public. Your fan base there, my man. Don't just chat with me.
There we go. I can see it now. Join me live. All right. So, Chris,
hi,
introduce yourself.
Gamer.
Yeah. Hello, guys. Thank you for tuning in.
All right, spread the word. Actually, damn it. I guess I can get the link for this. I wanted to post it up too real quick. So anyway, hi, my name's Chris G. I'm not going to bore you with my last name because it sucks. So I will, I guess, give my CV real quick.
Yeah. Okay. Give a rundown for the ladies and gentlemen that might not know who you are.
I'll probably leave out a few.
Okay. That's
on purpose. Let's see. So I've been at NECA Toys for 10 years, from 2007 to 2017, and sculpting toys and going to China and doing production and engineering and tooling and for China. And share. There we go. And then I was also working with the Four Horsemen, who are dope. I love working with them. Mythic Legions, Gothropolis, Scarabus, Seventh Kingdom, like all that's good stuff. Currently, so I was doing that on the side. Currently, as of January, I am full-time Fast Flash Gamer. Yeah, we got that. Elbow Cough, love your channel. Thank you. I love his channel too. You should check out my channel, The Straight Poop, because I give you the straight poop.
So for all you guys that are watching this as he talks, I'm trying to just figure out how to put this on a few different platforms, so that more so that other people could kind of chime in. So please, if I'm not looking at your comments or replying quick enough, please don't think that I'm ignoring you or that Chris is ignoring you. But we're gonna read some of these comments, and we're going to like I said, we're just gonna talk and stuff like that. So fast flash. All right, so
fast flash.
We see you, fast flash. What? All right. So go ahead.
So blah, 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 blah. What was I saying anyway?
You're a full-time horseman.
Yes. So as of January, basically went on full-time. So I'm basically doing the same thing I was doing, just full-time. But I love it. And we're in the middle of like this insane growth. And so we're actually moving offices from upstairs to downstairs. And it's been a transition, but the only upside to what's going on right now is it's given us time to kind of get our ducks in a row and get everything set up. So you can see my schwank little office behind me is actually a big office, and it's still in the process of being put together. I'm still putting stuff all where it needs to go. But so Four Horsemen, I'm doing whatever, production, development, manager, what do you call it? Just everything, kind of bringing in some more business, smaller lines. I've been helping people with Kickstarter. I got a shit ton of things. I got a bunch of things that I've been doing.
You could say it. You could say it.
With Kickstarters, like I've started with the Four Horsemen Kickstarters, and let's see. So far, I've had a hand on or done everything with Kickstarters of let's see, where should I start? Let's say Zyka Toys with Sectors and gosh, I always forget. I always want to mix them up. Captain Action figures right over there. I always want to call them something else.
So the Captain Action figures, all those shipped or that's fully funded. Everything's good to go, right?
Yeah, so that's completed and shipped, and there's still some available on the site. So they're pretty dang dope 4-inch figures. I love them. They are so cool. But as cool as they are, the Sectors figures are even better. Hold on. Look at my booty while I get these Sectors figures.
See, ladies and gentlemen, he's in his office, and I am actually just chilling on my bed.
These are gorgeous, beautiful colors that my factory worked on because my factory is awesome. And they do great stuff. Just look at the Four Horsemen stuff. Look at this. Oh, it's so cool.
For you guys that don't know, he's the man when it comes to the factories in China.
I've been to China like 45 times in 12 years, 10 years. So
I mean, you brought all this. You brought this home over here, right? This whole Corona thing's because of you.
It's inside. No. This is Corona-free. This is pre-Coronas. And eventually, I will send a set to you. This is my only set, so
okay.
You're gonna have to just deal with it.
Send them over, baby. Send them over.
Yeah. And then we did. Now I have Plunderlings, which is
those look really cool.
Yeah, I have to get a set of that for you. For your daughter.
The Plunderlings look really cool. Those are like these little creatures that you could just mix into almost anything. Like they look like they could just go with any line.
They do, and Ricky has been kind of for like the last year before the Kickstarter. I'm gonna just find them real quick. Coconut, or maybe it'd be better to look under Plunderlings. I don't know. I forget Plunderlings. He had been posting online like various pictures of his prototypes with like everything under the sun, and you're right. They you can mix and match with everything. Like they just go along with everything. So
they kind of remind me of what was it? The Max? Was that the character?
Like the little guys that came with the Max.
Yeah.
I forget.
First time I saw them, that's what they kind of reminded me of. Was those little things.
Yep. And that funded that articulate. I already have the test shots, which is before it goes into production.
Yeah.
The tooling factory will send plastic samples, and to check out the articulation and everything. And so I went through those, and they look awesome. I love them. They're freaking super great little articulated figures, and they're small. They're only like about that big. But they're awesome.
So let's talk about
Let's talk about it.
Damn, I really need a haircut.
I'm gonna be quarantine buzz cutting very soon. My daughters will be just buzzing. Oh, this is, you don't even want to know. When I wake up and the hair's out to here.
Oh yeah, this whole side is just like standing up. My daughter's been asking me. She's like, "Can I just shave your beard and your hair? Just shave it all off." I'm like,
tell her to shave your back hair.
I don't have much back hair.
Something useful.
All right, so as you can see, guys, me and Chris, we've known each other for quite a while. So we have
a long time.
Yeah, very long time. Actually, I thought it was like 4 weeks since we've been locked down.
Yes.
We have a good relationship with each other.
Chat roulette.
All right. So begins tomorrow. You are only rough for now. This is for Space Force.
Oh,
Space Force Kickstarter ends.
Didn't even talk about Space Force yet. Oh my God. So yeah, I didn't get to that. So Space Force, which is this awesome, fun little project of 4-inch line, utilizing.
I got to keep him on track. He's like a squirrel.
Utilizing the Eagle Force buck that I also had a hand in. So it's a, this fun collaboration.
I knew the buck looked familiar on that.
Yeah, and I mean, it's obvious, not hiding it.
Yeah.
So what you call it? So sorry, I was reading the messages. So yeah,
I gotta scroll down. Sorry.
So it's Space Force. It's just a bunch of leaders. Trump, Obama. Make space great again. It's just a silly thing, and but it's fun. And then there's also like the bad guys. So it's not meant to take one side or the other. It's kind of harkening back to the 80s with the Russians being the bad guys, but we love Russia. We love Russia. It's just for fun. It's just for fun.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Dead leaders, ghost leaders. It's just a nonsense.
That's the thing. That's the thing I like about this, and like I had shared it on the page, and this is not something that's a left wing, right wing fundraiser, not fundraiser, but Kickstarter. This is, you could be whoever the hell you want. Like you got Obama in there, you got Trump in there, you got Putin in there, you got Abraham Lincoln. It's a fun idea, and it's interesting in a time right now where we have a Space Force. Now you're only about $1,000 away from your goal, correct?
You know what? Since we started streaming, because of you, we hit our goal. Well, we did hit our goal. But
you did hit your goal?
We'll just say it's because of your beard. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're at so we needed 40,000. Last night we were kind of at like 38,000 or something like that. And then
when I checked late last night, you were at like 39.
39, yeah.
39,170 or something like that.
Yeah. So we were able to get an article on Yahoo Financial.
Yes.
So it was going to be an article and a live interview, and the interview got bumped to today. It was supposed to be yesterday, but the article went up yesterday. And we were discussing mostly Kickstarter, smaller companies, with everything going on with the coronavirus and everything. So they put up the article. Then this morning we went over 40, so that was great.
That's good.
So yeah, so we still got like 24 hours left. And
congratulations.
Thank you. Oh. And so hopefully we can start unlocking, some of the extra heads, depending on where because, for the most part, the heads will then, once it unlocks, you're not really, for the first couple anyway, you're not really paying for the heads. I believe it's just that they're coming with the figure. And then at a certain point, then when later on, then you can buy them separately, like the Mount Rushmore head pack, which is like one of my favorite ideas.
I like that one. I like that.
I was like, oh man, it would be cool. Mount Rushmore heads. And it was like, all right, we're doing it.
So now, just for people that might be a little confused, like for me, once you hit your goal, yes. Now, do you have to end the Kickstarter, say, tomorrow? Or now that you've hit your goal, you can leave it open, or can you add on to it?
Oh, yeah. So with the Kickstarter, it's, you're, sink or swim, dead or alive, whatever. If you set it for 30 days, then you could reach your goal in first day, first week, whatever. And you just keep going until the 30 days is up, or the 30 days is up and you don't reach your goal and it cancels, and then nobody loses any money. Like you pledge your money. If it funds, then you do your backer kit, which is you could add on to it. And then you pay. Or if it doesn't fund, everything gets canceled and you were never charged anything to begin with. So you don't have to wait for a refund. It's just
it goes back.
Thing is canceled. Yeah.
Okay. Now, okay. So you would like to get like some of the extra additions, the extra heads out now, I saw there's like suited body bucks. That's one of the stretch goals. And then you had two different like bodies, right? Besides the main suit body.
Yeah, it's like the secret. What's it called? The secret service kind of just uniform body, and then like the general's body, with a different kind of jacket.
Okay.
Yes, Fast Flash Gamer.
That's what I'm typing right now. I'm not too good at all this. So this is this is my first time doing a stream like this. So I think it's really cool. I'm definitely will try to do this again more.
Yeah, we're just having fun,
Yeah, just figured
we funded and
Yeah, congratulations. I'm happy for you.
Yeah. All these dope ass toys back here. There's all Force and stuff. Oh man.
That you've had a hand in pretty much everything on that shelf there.
Probably
right?
a foot also. Oh, look at that.
Those ogres.
These ogres are sick.
I can't wait for that horse.
I wish I had
Arthea. How do you pronounce it?
Arathir.
Yeah, there you
go. Look at this artwork too.
Artwork's dope.
Man,
I love that line, and there's so many people.
Bersh is I think how you say his name.
Bersh.
Bersh.
Okay. One question that people had was what is it like? Is it scary? I never had done a stream. I love talking. All right, so Fast Flash Gamer. It's not scary. It's only scary if you fuck up. Because everybody sees it. So
scary.
So it's not scary. The hardest part is just figuring out how to put it together, because like I'm not a tech guy. This whole like YouTube,
I'll just pimp toys.
This whole YouTube Facebook thing, like I had no idea how to do any of it. So like, I figured it out and got friends like Chris over here, and we just kind of put it together.
You learn by doing. You learn by doing.
Chris, show some pictures of Space Force. I think you can actually, there's a button over here on the left where you can add. You might be able to add. I don't know if you have it on your desktop, but
I don't think I have it actually. Maybe you only have it.
Do I?
Yeah, but that's okay. I'll just throw it up on the.
Yeah, we're just winging this shit. We're just winging this shit.
We're not prepared. We're just
Okay, so all right, Fast Flash Gamer. You can say the F word. You don't have to beep it. But if you're young, that's fine. I don't want you to say anything you shouldn't. But what's going on, my man? All right,
if there's children, then we'll try and keep it clean. Probably not. And if you are a child, do not go to my straight poo page.
Yeah, don't do that. So Chris, one question that I had, that was asked to me for you was the scale. So these are 4-inch scale figures, correct?
Correct. Okay. Yes. The it's just the standard, 3 3/4, but it's actually more like 4-inch. So,
okay, so it's just a little bit bigger than like Joe's and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean modern Joe's are practically 4 inches anyway, so it's kind of along the same line. Like I said, it's the Eagle Force body. So
it's the same scale as
them. And on top of that, with Eagle Force, with that line, we also did a Larry Hama figure. To basically because he's an amazing person in G.I. Joe world. Make space great again, and it's in scale with the G.I. Joe figures. So these should be in scale with the G.I. Joe figures because they would be in scale with the Larry figure.
Okay. Now,
yeah,
I like the little chimp head. Now, that scale, would you entertain down the line a bigger scale? Like I know you're a big Joe collector. That's one thing I know about you.
Well,
and
I used to be
you
until I
used
sold all my
to
GI
be.
Joes to fund my next project, or at least to partially fund my next project. Right
Yes.
over
So
there.
right there, right
Everything's
there.
backwards.
So the next project you're working on is something biblical. It's of
What?
biblical proportions.
What? It could
What?
be the second
It's
coming.
huge. It's huge.
It's
Um,
huge.
so
And
tell
that'll
us,
be six
even though
inch.
this was that's gonna be 6 inch.
Breaking news. All right, I'm gonna give it to you right now.
Breaking
Okay, I've been
CNN
very
breaking
hesitant,
news.
very hesitant to,
Or for you Sean Hannity people, this is a Fox breaking news.
yeah, yeah. I've been very hesitant to say anything because it's still in the process of being developed. But I mean, it'll be yes, it'll be. You can see it's called Biblical Adventures right
Biblical event.
there.
You can't. It's kind of far back, but
I
okay.
know it
So
is because I didn't want you to see it. But you can see this is the package art. Okay,
okay,
it's brilliant. It's brilliant. I
I
tell you,
like it.
everything
I
I do
like
is
it.
brilliant. And so essentially,
You go.
here's kind of like my little work in progress. Might be still a little bit on the buff side, but I don't want it to be too scrawny either because it'll technically be a loose, I mean a blank buck for sale plus with the body and everything,
Okay.
and it'll be certain Messiah along with other characters from a certain ancient book of the last 1,500 years or so. um, and yeah, it'll be 6 inch and it'll be on Kickstarter and hopefully it will do
Fast
well.
Flash.
There'll
Yes.
be
He said,
yes.
hey, I'm like 5,000 people talking. Yeah, that's cool. Don't worry. We appreciate it. I'm trying to read it, but it's cool. We appreciate it.
And here, let me just see if I could grab this one thing real quick just to show you. I know you probably have to bounce soon also,
In
but
a moment.
yeah, you just tell me when we're done. We'll continue again later. Wait, hold on one second. Sorry, sending a message to my son. And then so here, let me show you real quick.
So Fast Flash. It's So I don't know if these comments are going on the YouTube, but I see them off to the corner.
Yeah, I
So
see
like,
them. I mean,
yeah, we see them popping up, but I don't know if other people see them popping up. So
there you go. Here's a little sneak preview of some of the accessories for a 6 inch
say
figure.
say what?
Yeah,
It's
read
like
the
an
Bible.
Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark shit going on.
Yeah, it's something. Here, wait, one more. I should not be showing any of this, but
No, this is breaking news.
no, you got the scoop on this. Wait, hold on. This will help kind of give it a perspective. Hold on, where did that picture go? Where has that picture gone? Oh, there it is. Okay. This has been a project of mine, a pet project of mine for about 10 years, probably 12 years. There you go. So you can see how big
Okay.
the set pieces are compared to a 6 inch figure
Okay.
with a halo
Oh,
behind him.
I see. All right,
Maybe
so it's not just gonna be figures. It's going to be uh I don't want to say diodes or props or
no, yeah. I mean,
vehicles, but
it's like set pieces essentially, but
set pieces.
it's
Okay.
accessories because it depends on. I mean, it's the tabernacle, so there's like 6 parts to the tabernacle. Of course, the
Mm-hmm.
most famous one would be the Ark of the Covenant. It belongs in a museum, and here it just is because my kids are weird.
My daughter, she set up a bunch of her Barbies the other day and disappeared with my wife's phone, and then all of a sudden I get pictures sent from my wife's phone or my wife's sitting next to me, and I'm like, I realize I'm like, where's her phone? And then my daughter's sending pictures of her Barbies that she set up, and she's like, Dad, did you see? I'm like, yeah, sweetie, I saw.
What a nut! I love her.
That's awesome. Biblical Adventures.
Yes.
I'm souped to hear about that. I want to see a
And
lot of those.
also, so Biblical Adventures will be through my main company, not Four Horsemen, but
Okay.
my side company, which is D13 Toys,
Okay.
and so it's already, it's a LLC. It's already set up. Biblical Adventures is being trademarked. The nice thing about it is there's no licensing fees. Hey.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it'll be a standard buck, and it'll have soft goods like robes, and then this way there'll be different characters. There's gonna be Moses and Noah and you know Samson, if we can get to the larger body buck.
Yeah, see somebody over here answering for Samson and Delilah. That would be
Yeah, some Brazilian, I think. He's a hairy beast. And then and then hopefully female bodies and child bodies, and maybe can do a what do you call it? Wow, the nativity, things
okay.
like that. So there'll be a variety of characters. I want to keep the price nice and low
Mm-hmm.
because that will be one of the drawing points. It's like
Yeah.
keep the price low, the quality high, and you should hopefully have a winner.
And as we already said before, for you people that aren't familiar with Chris's work, which you should be, because if you have any of those things behind you, you know that he has a hand in helping make the quality of the Mythic Legions figures what they are. And on top of that, he was with NECA for a long time. So I'm pretty sure that if you have
These are
a
NECA
NECA
white
figure,
hairs.
if you have a NECA figure going back maybe say 4 or 5 years ago, he probably helped design it, sculpt it. He had a hand in it. So if you're a fan of NECA figures, if you're a fan of some of the Four Horsemen stuff, and he's had a hand on a bunch of other projects, a bunch of the Kickstarters now that are starting to hit, whether that's in the quality control or the production, the designing. He's had a hand in it. So he's a phenomenal guy. And does some excellent work. And I'm not just saying that as a friend. Like if his shit sucked, I would say his shit sucks.
Sometimes it sucks, but it can't be perfect.
I mean, occasionally when pieces break off, that's not your fault. That was NECA's fault. No, I'm just playing. But no, you do some great work. I'm happy for you on the Space Force Kickstarter. I'm glad you reached your funding goal on that.
Yeah, it's definitely exciting because we were a little nervous. We did it before this whole shutdown kind of happened. And we were like, things were kind of, we did, unsure, and we didn't know what was going on. And then, shutdown happened, and we're like, we're just going to let it go, see what happens. Kickstarter gave us an extra week. I think we did like 45-day, I think it was. And then Kickstarter gave us like another week, which was great.
I told you I'm in bed, so I'm just like, getting this computer straight.
Don't even tell me if the pants are on or off. I don't want to know.
So you guys see, I have a shirt. With this whole virus thing, people are doing their Zoom chats wearing shirts and not wearing pants. I do have pants because I intended to do this from my deck outside, and then it started raining.
I was just gonna say it started raining.
And I was like, oh, I can't do it outside. Then I was gonna do it downstairs, but my daughter's doing schoolwork, so I was like, I'm just gonna come into my room and just hang on the bed. So
you know what? Pants can easily fall off as you're walking through the room.
And for Space Force repping the American flag, even though it's Captain America.
Sorry.
So Kickstarter gave you an extra.
It gave us an extra week, which was great. We, as a small company, we don't have a big name behind us, as in somebody else who launched a Kickstarter in the middle of a shutdown, which is probably not the nicest thing to do while people are unemployed and dying and sick. But like I said, we had it up before this all started, and we were fully expecting it to not fund. It was like whatever.
I can't see you, fast flash gamer. I can only read your things.
Oh, good Lord. I hope we don't see him. And so what you call it? So, we're happy. This Yahoo interview came at a wonderful time. So that helped and get some eyes on it and some press. So it was amazing. I mean, I was nervous and, probably pooped myself a couple times, but it's great. And straight poop. That's right. And I don't poop around. And so, yeah. So it's nice that it got funded. It's something to look forward to. Kind of another notch on the belt, another piece in the resume portfolio, and hopefully we can get a couple more things, unlocked. And
yeah, you got another 24 hours, right?
Yeah, and usually for Kickstarters, it's always like the last 24 hours is the biggest push.
Oh yeah.
And at Four Horsemen, it always starts off strong, and then you got 25, 26 days of like,
or kind of it like
it's
goes
not
like
going
that,
anywhere.
and then just shoots back.
Yeah, and then it's just ridiculous. So yes, I mean, tomorrow hopefully it'll shoot up. I mean, it'd be great if we can get another 10,000 or something like that. I mean, we greatly appreciate everybody that has supported it, either just by sharing or by contributing or whatever. Even a buck, put in a buck just for the hell of it, just to add to the pot, and you get a hearty thank you.
Yeah, throw a dollar in there. You'll recover from that financially. Trust me. Little Joe Exotic.
I mean, yeah, it's the buck.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah. I mean,
24 hours. Hit some unlocking goals on that. That would be awesome.
And there's still more projects, coming up, like Techo Toys with the Age of Mecha. Like now with that project, we're like, you know what? We're gonna put it on hold because we were gonna launch it, and then the shutdown started happening. So we're like, you know what? This isn't the right time. So that one hopefully should do well, really well. Age of Mecha, and you can check it out on Facebook and Instagram. Tons of things to see. It's amazing mech, sets, articulated figures. So that'll probably maybe another month or so.
Okay.
And then a couple others that are in the works with a few other people that, just trying to get the lines set and find the right time to do it,
All right, so Fast Flash Gamer, you're getting really dark over here.
Yeah, now you're getting really weird.
Yeah, I mean, we appreciate you watching. Trust me, we do, and we want to talk to you, but brighten it up a little bit. So real quick, before we jump off, obviously these are weird times. Everything going on right now. You and your family are good?
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to be able to still come to work and get a paycheck.
Very
a
true.
lot of people can't say that.
Very true. How's the Horseman? Everybody's good over there. CB and everybody's good.
Yeah, nobody's here for the most part. That's why I'm here. So social distancing at its best. Nobody's here. So while I'm here, I mean, I'm working on just other things right now, like cleaning up digital prints, getting them ready for paint, dealing with the move, just all the little things that I can do now that we won't have time for later. Because January, right before what do you call it? Right before Toy Fair.
Yeah.
It was insane working on stuff and printing and painting and getting things ready, paint masters and everything for the show. And then then it kind of lulled because what do you call it? The with everything going on, Chinese New Year and then the shutdown. So we were like, we're gonna just start moving, getting things going. And now it's just been a little bit longer than we, anticipated, but it's good. Get stuff ready, because we're gonna have this amazing office. I can't wait, and hopefully we'll still have the G-Con in July, because we could probably even do that virtually, but it'll still be in the office, and we'll have a lot of cool things set up.
Yeah, it's first time in 50 years that San Diego Comic-Con's been canceled.
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, we all saw the writing on the wall for that, and then it was just like,
Yeah.
just waiting. I think they were holding off on announcing it. I think it's going to be interesting. A lot of the exclusives that companies are going to have, because obviously you and I both know that these exclusives go into production way in advance.
Oh yeah.
So
Um,
companies have all this product now that they got to get rid of, or they're stuck with it.
Yeah. And for the exclusives, now here's the interesting thing. So like usually when you have the exclusives, a lot of it is because you're waiting in line, it's going to run out. Oh my God, it's going to run out.
Mhm.
And that usually runs out because, well, we know why. Because online retailers walk up and walk out with caseloads of
Mhm.
exclusives, which makes
And then
no sense at
mark them
all.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, good way for the companies to support their, core base fan group, right? Um, so yeah, if they do it online, it's going to be interesting. But like, let's say they make 5,000 pieces. Are
Mhm.
they going to limit it to 2,000 available, and the other 3,000 are going to go to the retailers, or are they going to, what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
they'll
yeah,
easily sell out,
yeah.
most of their stuff if they just do it straight to the consumers. But who
But
knows?
it'll give people a better chance to get their hands on some of the stuff. Like,
Hopefully.
yeah, like NECA. NECA's been doing the Turtles, Hasbro with the Legends and the Star Wars stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think it, obviously, like you said, it's still gonna happen. The people that are the bots and whatnot are still gonna get their share, but hopefully it'll allow other people to get their stuff, and still get those
Yeah.
items. Um, as far
You know,
as as far as
you know how it goes when you order online during these crazy like exclusive sales. Traffic is gonna go, and then
Mhm.
you're gonna be like, refresh. It was in my cart.
It
It
was in
sold
my
out.
cart and I
It
couldn't
sold
get
out
it.
in
Oh
30 seconds.
no. Yeah,
So glad I
yeah.
don't deal with that anymore.
You're on the inside. And be like, so Chris,
I,
I need this.
I mean, for the most part, I don't even care anymore.
Yeah, no, you really don't. Um,
I don't
but
know
I'm
between
glad
you
I'm
know
glad you and the family are doing well. I'm glad Horseman and all them are doing well. Um,
Yeah, I
you know,
mean,
I
you obviously have a little bit more. I don't want to say to worry about, but to take care of.
yeah,
And I don't,
but
I don't, I don't want to say
but but
much. I
every
don't know, but
but everything's good, and
yeah, that's good.
we're here. I got a new addition, and she's great.
New
um,
edition, throwing it back. Clean it
I
now. You
got a new
can do
addition.
it now.
Hold on. So yeah, like I said, my daughter's doing schoolwork.
Yep.
Um, my wife's on a conference call. I'm up here with you. I'm getting text messages. You
I
need
was
to
gonna
come
say.
downstairs.
I was gonna say. She telling you, like, yeah, you
um,
got to come down.
so what was this? What was I saying? Yeah, I need a freaking haircut.
Hmm.
It's cool chatting with you. I'm glad, like I said, I'm glad your project's doing well. Can't
Me
wait
too.
to see the
That's
biblical
gross. Fast
adventures.
flash. Sorry.
What do you drink
What do
that
you
is
drink that is
yellow but
yellow but
isn't?
isn't orange? Pee.
It doesn't
It's
matter. He's not
stupid, but
coming.
it's.
All
Oh
right, so
man. All
fast flash. How old are you? I mean,
right. Oh, at 13.
I'm gonna say you're somewhere between like 11 and 15. Although your humor is our humor, so I mean, you could be grown men,
I'm just
a
waiting to
grown
see
man.
how old.
Yes, we're reading your messages. Um,
Pee.
so,
Oh,
lo-
and everyone should go support Chris Ramo, Raimo, not Ramos. Chris Ramo and his spectacular spooky speedway 9. I don't think you're 9. Anyway, Chris Ramo is. Sorry if I'm crunching. I'm hungry.
that's fine.
Um, he go check him out on Instagram. Um, he he works at NECA and he's got his own art style that I've loved forever. And I have a bunch of like his drawings and stuff that he did for me years ago, because I would never get rid of him because I love him. Because I know one day he's going to be popular and famous. He used to be not so popular and he was pretty shitty, but now he's popular. No, but he has this team working on an animated series of his artwork, and it looks cool. And I want to voice some of his characters if they'll let me. He'll let me, but it depends on the entire group. But yeah,
Chris, I mean, I'm down too. I'll do a voice or two.
Yeah, you got to do the deep gravelly voice.
Yeah, you don't even have to
Yours
pay
is
me a
deeper than
lot.
mine. Yeah, I know. You don't have to pay me at all. I mean, shit,
I'll just do it for the fun of it. Fuck it.
Yeah. He knows. So yeah. So everybody check him out because I support his ass big time. I'm his cheerleader. And support Ultimate Toy Collector.
Yes. Support the pages. You know, where the one thing that, you know, and I'm pretty active in like some of the Facebook groups, and we've been saying throughout like this whole ordeal that's going on is, you know, support your local people, support the arts. You know, I'm here supporting Chris, even though he's a pain in my ass. You know, you got to support people. You got to support people. You know, if you're ordering, obviously, you know, a lot of people order from Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, but you know, Horseman and them have, what's that? Megatropolis, is that what it is?
Megalopolis, yeah.
Megalopolis. They're an up and coming supplier, I guess you could say, and
distributor, yeah.
Distributor, yeah, and from what I hear, they're pretty awesome with it. The prices are good. I would say,
yeah, I mean,
for
there's plenty
somebody
of room for
who I work with, Kokomo Toys. Yeah,
Kokomo.
There's always people out there. Kokomo's, you know, awesome. I've been talking to Todd a lot, and he's a phenomenal guy. In their shop, if you go, I hope I said that right, Chris. Did I say that right? Kokomo Toys, I think. If you go on their Facebook or their Instagram page, like you look at their shop is phenomenal, you know, and they're like a mom and pops type of setup, but they're you know, they're good people, you know. Obviously while everybody's home, you know, for me, like I've been cooking a lot, you know, me and my wife, we've been cooking our asses off. We have like a fridge full of food, you know,
and 9 months later you had a baby.
But you know, occasionally we do order out, so we try to order from like the local spots, and you know, everybody will be all right. Everybody will come out of this. Keep your asses home unless you're like him and you have to go into the office and do shit. He doesn't have his mask on. There's nobody around.
I got my mask right here, mofo. I got my mask. I got my Germ-X.
Yeah, I got
my gloves.
I got hand sanitizer. Hey. Got hand sanitizer. I got Lysol in my car. Anytime I go out, like I Lysol the car and everything. You know,
wipe it down.
Yeah, you guys just got to be healthy.
Dude, this is you and me right here. But there's another reason why I'm putting this up. So Donald and Zach from Scrubs, right? you're my chocolate bear.
I'm your chocolate bear.
Yeah, that's me right there. Never get the love of my mentor. But Donald Faison, Turkleton, we talked a little bit, and he's a big fan of Four Horsemen, and I want hopefully I'll talk to him offline, but hopefully once the studio's set up, if he wants to come, you know, pop on over and hang out, he's more than welcome because we love him. He was at Decon, and Four Horsemen got a pick. They met him, got a pick with him and everything, and he's kind of a big toy guy too. So he's definitely a fan of like Mythic Legions and stuff like that. And yeah, if he wants to come over, he is more than welcome.
So there's a comment over here. Emilio is asking about making a cartoon or storyboard out of Mythic Legions. Now, I don't want you to answer for them, but obviously you're part of them. So I know there was talk of trying to do a animated type of story, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely trying to get something going with that. Obviously, you probably know, anything in terms of TV or film, media takes a long time, just like toys.
Yeah.
like toys take like 9 months just to get out into your hands. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything takes time. So yeah, it'll be great. We're still working on it, and you never know.
Yeah.
We'll keep trying.
It's a nice PC answer on that.
Yeah, look here. Donald does stop motion too, the kind of like Robot Chicken style, but he does it like in his in his place and everything.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, I've been watching him just kind of practice with some stuff he was doing.
I never knew that. That's pretty cool. See, you guys can see, like, we're not pros at this, because what most people would probably do, like a shot away, or like a shot of that animation or whatever. We just hold the freaking phone up. We're just like, just look at the phone. It's right here, like, and I'm balancing my laptop on my knee, because I had it sitting on like a little chair that I took from like my daughter's little table downstairs. I put the
that's right. That was her homework chair.
Yeah, like I put it on the bed so that I could put it, and then I was sitting upright, and I was like, this is uncomfortable. I'm gonna lean back. So now I'm like balancing the laptop on my knee. But yeah, so
you know what? Maybe I'll have to join. Apparently, I didn't even see this. They have Fake Doctors, Real Friends with Zach and Donald. Stories about a show we made. Check out our new podcast. Listen and follow with the link in my bio.
I never knew that. And now you know.
Donald, come on. Come over here.
Now you know.
And knowing it's half the battle. G.I. Joe!
So, all right.
I guess we should do some work, right?
Yeah, I will talk to you a little later. Again, we'll just do a quick little plug on that. You guys go to the Kickstarter, Space Force. It ends in about 24 hours.
Yeah, 26,
they reach
like that.
26, give or take. They reached their goal. It's fully funded.
But we need more money
to get those extra stretch goals unlocked. If you go on the Kickstarter, you scroll down, you'll see what you can get to add to your figures and stuff like that, which are really cool. Alternate heads, the bodies and stuff like that.
That's right.
And they go with your the Hacks figures and the
I guess it will. I guess it will fit with the Hacks figures, or are the Hacks like more like traditional 3 3/4?
I was gonna say that the Hacks seem like they're a little thinner than the bucks that you're using.
Maybe. Hey, there's only one way to find out.
You buy them.
Buy them.
But yeah, you got a couple hours left to go in on that. Go all in. Support these guys. I know you won't be disappointed in them. And at the very least,
we should just do like a weekly thing at this point. I mean, this is like.
I'm cool with it.
I don't care. We just talk about whatever's going on. Movies, blah, 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 blah. This will be the ultimate poop.
I'm down with it. And what was I going to say? At the very least, supporting the Kickstarter, you get a Donald Trump figure and a Barack Obama figure.
You can have Duke it out if you want.
Now, I mean, that's awesome for me. I want my Obama figure. Yeah. Thank you.
I want my Mount Rushmore.
I want all of them. Like I said, this is our bipartisan effort right here. We're no left, no right. Mm-hmm. It's just right. All right, as in everything's right.
Yes, sir.
So support them. Get in there. Then we're gonna
go buy some sectors.
Get the sectors. Get the
Eagle Force, Plunderlings.
Yeah. All that. And then Biblical Adventures are coming. And of course, support Mythic Legions, those figures. We already know those are phenomenal. Look at all those in the back. I need to get me a few more trolls.
Me too.
Ogres and stuff, because they're great. They go with every line. Like, I'm a big Marvel Legends fan, and they're perfect, There you go. And also for you flippers out there, you know that these things go for some bread. They definitely.
Let's see. Here's the standard 6-inch figure. Standard 6-inch figure versus next to the ogre, which is a 9-inch figure. That's a beast.
That's a big 9-inch.
He says, "Bam!" This is the straight poop. This is the ultimate toy collector. And I say, yeah, so.
Yeah, I just support these guys. They're awesome. Chris is awesome. Obviously, you know, the Four Horsemen. I actually was thinking about this the other day, is that I don't think there's probably any toy collector out there that doesn't have at least one Four Horsemen figure, whether they know it or not.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Turtles, Thundercats, freaking anything Mattel.
Yeah,
any DC.
Pretty much anything Mattel. Some things NECA, McFarlane. Oh, yeah, like I was looking at some of my old Spawn figures the other day, because, you know, the new thing that's going on, and I was like, yeah, I was like, we're supporting you. But I was like, damn, I was like, I had these guys figures before I even knew who they were, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Even I'm still surprised when I'm moving some of this stuff, and I'm like,
it's like, wait, you did that?
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite pieces from them would be Mandarin, the sleekest, coolest design out of like every Spawn figure they did.
What was that?
So cool. I love it.
You broke up a little.
It's the first one. Oh, the Mandarin Spawn.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man,
wait,
so cool.
Mandarin Spawn. That's it's like the Chinese looking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the very first one. The very first one.
Okay, yeah.
Because I think they have like 2 or 3 versions. But yeah, man, that first one, I'm pretty sure. I think Eric Treadway probably. I think he designed it and sculpted it. But man, that thing is sick. I love it.
So you can collect Mythic Legions now. They're you can go on their site, Store Horseman. Is that it, right, Chris?
Yep.
Store Horseman.
The main site is sourcehorseman.com.
There you go. Yeah, and you can order Mythic Legions figures. Now the older ones, your pockets might hurt a little bit trying to get those.
Well, here's a nice thing. So with the older ones, every so often we have an all-star wave, and with the all-star wave is usually voted on, like the newest all-star wave, All-Stars 3, has some of the most badass figures in Mythic Legion's history. My favorite one, Malleus. Dude, that thing is sick. I love it. And so now, and it wasn't available for a long time because it was like first series, and then so now, you know, by offering it up again, you know, it helps people complete their collection without spending too much money.
Yeah.
So,
which is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, we like, you know, it's good to have some of these figures have value, but it's also good to kind of help the collector out a bit too. Yeah,
for sure. So, all right, so I know I said this before. I'm gonna jump off. That's awesome. Hopefully we'll be able to take a look at some of the Space Force stuff and the Sectors, Plunderlings. Got to look at those Plunderlings.
Dope.
Until we talk again there, Chris. You stay safe. Social distancing and shit. You know, put your mask on. It's like a condom.
Am I doing it right? I love all the memes though. They got like, you know, girls wearing here, or they got guys wearing a bra for a man. You know, this.
That's just a regular Saturday night for you, though.
Listen, that's a regular Sunday night. That's kind of boring for me.
All you guys that tuned in, because I hope this worked, because I'm streaming from this platform to my YouTube channel, and then I post it from my YouTube to my Facebook channel. So I think everybody in full circle is able to watch this. Hopefully, wait, hold on. Now I can say with Donald Trump, we need to build a wall. Yes. Now if you buy the the Space Force figures, you can build a wall. Um,
No
but yeah,
comment.
hopefully, hopefully everybody, you know, kind of tuned in and was able to see this. This is our first time really trying to figure out doing this, and it's cool because we're able to talk. And you're like, from where I am right now, you're like an hour and a half, 2 hours away from me, and it's
Yeah.
like you're like you're right there. So, but
So real quick. So I missed this message. So I have to make a shout out for everyone to check out ATM. It's not what you think, but it is sort of what you think. It's Alien Toilet Monsters. It's also another project that I'm working on. We're trying to figure out like the best way of cost wise and everything. But yeah, Alien Toilet Monster.
you gotta send me pictures of like some test shots on that. I want to say.
Yeah, well, right now it's still development, so
Okay.
nothing there. But you can see if you find
Alien
them.
toilet monsters.
Yeah, ATM Alien Toilet Monsters.
I'm not gonna Google ATM.
Alien Toilet Monsters. I will say this: there is one smoking little hottie babadi that is part of that group. But I
Okay.
say that in fun because she's
Okay.
awesome. She's like the brains behind the operation, but she's also
Well, tell her reach out to me. Tell them to reach out to me, and we'll
I will
figure
not
out.
tell her to reach out to you.
We'll figure out how to jump on here so that they can shout out the toilet monsters.
Yes, sir.
You know, I'm all for it. You know, let's.
Yeah, he's watching right now, so.
Okay, yeah. Tell him. You know, slide into DMs, or you can give him my number. You got my number, and you know, we'll put something together. You know, let's we gotta right now we gotta help everybody. So anybody that wants to promote their stuff, you know, I'm here. Obviously, I don't. Let me say this. I don't promote every Kickstarter, because obviously some are scams, some are, you know, there's different things. I've had people reach out to me in the past like, hey, can you, you know, put this up and shout out whatever, blah blah. And sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I like to kind of research it a little bit, like, okay, who do you know? Because obviously we know in our circle, like everybody kind of knows everybody. So
small world.
Yeah, so like if somebody's working on a project, chances are that they've probably gotten advice from somebody else who knows somebody else, and you know, so you can kind of you know, talk to people. But
or if you're looking to start a Kickstarter, you come to me.
exactly. You reach out to him, or yeah, if you have a good idea for a Kickstarter, reach out to me, or if you're able to reach out directly to Chris. You know, Chris is right now, and I said this to him a couple days ago, like Chris is the Kickstarter king right now. Like he's helped launch so many Kickstarters, and now he's doing his thing, and you know, he's got the experience. So
Secret Lab. I'm gonna plug Secret Lab. My new chair. This gaming chair is the dopest.
So
yeah, I mean, you know, that's a good thing. Like right now, I was actually saying on the Yahoo. I was gonna say Yahoo. The Yahoo video. Then they were asking me about like how's the coronavirus and everything going to affect like the toy companies. Honestly, I think the smaller toy companies are going to make out a little bit better than the larger toy companies because it's the larger toy companies have to get product out on shelves, and with the smaller companies doing Kickstarter, right now we don't have to worry about production or anything. You know what I mean? It's just putting it up there and selling it, and it's a pre-order. So
it's almost kind of like old school style of selling. Like you have to make people interested in the product.
Oh yeah,
and then you put the product out. Not like,
but the nice thing is, not dealing with Walmart, Target, Toys R Us. You don't have to deal with somebody who may or may not know. They'll be like, oh, well, this is a political toy. We're not going to carry this in the store.
Exactly.
I don't care.
You go straight to consumers with it.
Yeah,
straight to consumers.
They'll decide with their money, and if they want it, they'll get it.
Yeah, and the Kickstarters, I think it's an interesting thing because you're able to the people who are buying, you're able to see the product. That's the product that you're going to buy. You're going to support them. And if it doesn't fully back, like, you know, you get people that are like, oh, I wish, let's say Hasbro, right? I wish Hasbro would make, you know, this figure, and they talk, then it gets made,
Mm-hmm.
and buy it. It sits on shelves, and then you're like, you know, they kind of waste their money. But like, this is a way that people say, oh, I like this, or your idea, I like it, I support it, you buy it. And let's, you know, we'll talk about Todd real quick, right? So Todd, for years, everybody's been saying, we want articulated Spawn figures, right? And not to bash Todd, he was so against it. And the sculpting's good. Figure, you know, Spawn is an iconic character, and everybody was like, "We want articulation." He was like, "Well, I'm giving you articulation, even though it's like 5 points of articulation.
You can move the head like this.
You can move the heads, and you can move the elbow joint." But then now he did it, and in a way, it's smart because he listened to what everybody was saying for the longest time, and he was like, "Okay, well, if you want the figure, support me, and you'll get the figure." Mm-hmm. And within, I forget how many hours, like, it was funded. Yeah. Within hours, it was funded, which is
of course,
almost.
Of course, it was a poorly put together Kickstarter, which is now rectifying by giving us free upgrades. You know, but
he's doing a lot of upgrades on that. Yeah. But I mean, it shows that, you know, people right now, it like you said, it's hurting the bigger companies, but the smaller companies, it's going to allow people to really invest in what they like. And I think, or am I saying that wrong?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean,
did I say that? No.
Let's just say yeah.
Yeah. Regardless of the fact, I support you. These things are awesome. You reached your goal. Space Force Kickstarter, biblical adventures, plunderlings, sectors, all that
alien toilet monsters.
Alien toilet monsters.
You know, that's perfect for the straight poop, man.
It is. Alien. You would be involved in something called alien toilet monsters.
I would very much.
But I would love those too, because, you know, my daughter would be like, "Daddy, where's the alien toilet monsters?" I'd be like, "They're right there."
Yo, my kids would get a kick out of it. It'd be joining their Barbies and everything. Lego, whatever, it doesn't matter. They play with it. They would love it. They got 6 sense of humor.
Not to mention the reduced scales on his figures back then, and then he started.
I think using sales.
Yeah.
Brazilians can't write English very well, right? He's my friend. It's okay.
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't trying to get into too much of what Todd's doing or not. You know,
we should totally have a Todd discussion next week.
Actually, I should see if Todd wants to join us.
Never gonna happen, but you know what? I'm not even gonna give him a promotion for what he's doing next week. I'm not gonna say nothing.
I'm going to shoot an email to his PR crew.
Go ahead. And I would love to talk with him and find out his perspective and his train of thought on everything.
I'm gonna shoot Carmen an email, and
you know, here's the thing. Hasbro did their own crowdsourcing with the Jabba's barge, right? Beautiful piece, gigantic, awesome. You know, they made a ridiculously stupid amount of money, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they didn't do it through Kickstarter because Kickstarter is supposed to be for the smaller companies, or they didn't want to pay Kickstarter their fees, or whatever. I don't know what the reason is, but you know, all the money goes to them. So, you know, for them.
I think they probably didn't do it through Kickstarter because they were afraid people would look at them like, you're a $1 million, $1 billion company, and now you're asking people to fund your projects that you're selling to us. So I think I think that was probably more so. But even though HasLab is exactly the same thing, but
Yeah.
it's their Kickstarter, so all proceeds
and
go
they don't have
directly
to.
them.
Yeah, exactly. So I am curious. I'm sure if Todd did his own pre-order through his own thing, I'm sure it would still be the same. But I'm curious why he did it through Kickstarter, and I don't think it's not allowed by Kickstarter, but I think it's more frowned upon because it's supposed to be for smaller groups, smaller companies. I think I read somewhere something about their rationale is if they allow bigger companies to crowdsource through Kickstarter, then it brings more eyes to Kickstarter, which in turn would bring more eyes to the smaller productions. But in turn, that also takes away money from smaller productions. Because if I'm going to decide between Spawn and then this new line, yeah, I know Spawn. I'm going to go with Spawn. You know,
I think that's probably why they went with Kickstarter too. Is that you got to look at it as there's so many people. Like if you just Google Kickstarter, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a way that it shows like what's the trending or newest Kickstarters that have been added, and you know if Todd's is like at the top of the list or whatever. Somebody who might not be into action figures, comics, toys, you know, whatever, would be like, oh, this looks pretty cool. Let me see what it's about. And so maybe it opens up to another.
Maybe.
I don't know. Just throwing it out there, you know. Just
maybe. Nobody really
I don't know
knows.
much about
It's all
that.
speculation. Yeah. Nah, it's all speculation. But that's my view. I think the bigger companies should stay off of Kickstarter. Now, obviously,
so,
Kickstarter makes more money from the bigger companies, but
of course. But all right. So I'm gonna get out of here.
The
Chris,
big companies should also support the little companies.
Yes.
Gotta go.
Huh?
Oh, what? Who?
I gotta. What?
You gotta
I gotta go. Poop. I gotta poop my pants. What?
No, I said the bigger companies should
I'm
definitely support the smaller companies.
Yeah. I 100% agree. You know, that's everybody got to work together, right?
Oh yeah.
So
I'm sure the bigger companies view it as competition, but okay, we'll talk about that more later.
Stay safe.
Right.
Everybody, thanks for watching. We appreciate you guys. Go out there, check out Space Force. You got about 24 hours to finish support.
Right.
You know, pledge. I guess.
Throw your money.
And everybody, stay safe, stay healthy. Keep up with that social distancing, whether you believe it or not. Wear your mask. Wash your fucking hands. Use Lysol, and then also don't just wash your hands. Wash your ass. Exactly, my man, right there. So wash your hands. Wash your ass.
Don't wash your ass with your hands.
Don't wash your hands. And don't use Lysol on your ass.
No.
So thanks for checking us out, guys. And what he didn't tell you is that that's not Germ-X in there. That's a lube, and we're afraid what he's going to do next. All right,
time to go.
We maybe we'll do this again in the future. It's been fun, Chris. Tell the horseman that I said hi, and until next time, guys, be safe.
Mahalo.
Mahalo.